Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff Egberg. Most people feel uncomfortable negotiating salary, not because they're underqualified, but because they don't fully understand how compensation works or how to communicate their value clearly. In this chapter, we're going to simplify CTC, walk through practical negotiation strategies, and help you approach salary conversations with confidence and maturity. CTC, or cost to company, is often misunderstood. The number you see in the offer letter is not the amount that comes into your bank account. It's a combination of your fixed monthly salary, performance-based variable pay, bonuses, PF, gratuity, insurance, and sometimes ESOPs or equity. When you understand what's guaranteed, what's performance linked, and what's optional, you negotiate from a place of clarity rather than confusion. Most candidates think negotiation means pushing for a higher number, but smart negotiation focuses on aligning the compensation with your responsibilities and skills, not just increasing the total. You should pay close attention to the fixed take home amount, role clarity, how increments work, location or remote flexibility, learning opportunities, and the expectations tied to variable pay. When you negotiate these areas, you set yourself up for both financial stability and career growth. Now, salary conversations don't sound the same for everyone. If you're a fresher, you may hear questions like, what is your expected salary? Are you comfortable with the standard fresher package? How flexible are you with the starting CTC? Or what matters more to you right now, learning, growth, or salary? If you're switching industries, HR may ask, your previous industry had a different pay scale. What are your expectations for this transition? How do your past skills justify the compensation you're asking for? Or are you open to an industry aligned starting package? If you have a career break, expect questions like, what salary range are you expecting after your break? How do you want your compensation to reflect your updated skills? Or are you open to a phased compensation structure as you re-enter? If the offer is lower than you expected, HR may ask, is this offer aligned with your expectations? What range did you initially have in mind? Or which components of the CTC matter most to you? If you have another offer on the table, you'll hear things like, are you comparing this with other opportunities? How does our compensation compares? Or what would help you make a confident final decision? And if you have 1 to 3 years of experience, what do you feel is a fair compensation for your experience level? How much flexibility do you expect in the fixed component? Or what salary range would make this role a strong fit for you? You'll find many more scenarios like these in your worksheet, and you can practice all of them through RiseON Interview to make sure your delivery is clear, confident, and natural. When you do negotiate, here's a simple 3-step approach that works almost everywhere. Start with appreciation. Thank you for the offer. I'm excited about the opportunity. Then share your value clearly. And finally, ask respectfully, is there room for revision in the fixed component or structure? This keeps the tone professional and collaborative. Of course, there are a few mistakes you should avoid. Don't negotiate aggressively. Don't bring up personal financial issues. Don't compare your package with friends. Don't accept immediately without reviewing the breakup. And don't give ultimatums or rush into salary discussions too early. Negotiation should feel constructive, never confrontational. Salary negotiation becomes much simpler when you understand CTC, communicate your value clearly, and practice handling different situations. Use RiseON Interview and the attached worksheet to rehearse these conversations until you're fully prepared for the real discussion. In the next chapter, we'll move into job kickoff activities, the key steps to take after you get the offer so you start your new role smoothly, confidently, and professionally. Let's continue building your career with RiseON.